What's up, my people? So, is Poppy a murderer or just a liar? Like, I wanted so badly to like Poppy when she first came on that show. I really did. But I don't trust this girl at all these days. Like, I feel she did something to Tom. She probably had something to do with it. And I really want to know how she would have been able to get around that DNA test stuff. I really want to know how Brad Bell is going to explain that one. Hey, Spider Quake. Hey, Dewan. But how is he going to get around that one? How are he going to do that? Because that DNA test was clear and concise. So I don't understand how he's going to get away. Well, actually, it was an unrealistic DNA test. But Lee administered it, so they made it clear that Bill and Luna were father and daughter. So how are we going to get around this one? That's what I need to know. But hey, Melanie. But I know Poppy's a pill popper, and I know she had something to do with Tom's death. I don't know. Um, do do y'all think that she did? What Natalia said wasn't even that bad, and I don't know. Natalia and Allison is canceled, and not Natalia. Yeah, Natalia is the one that's canceled. Natalia needs to go down several flights of stairs. That homophobic piece of crap. Hey, Clarence. Hi to Havlin. Also, Ava better watch it because Sonny and Alexis know the truth. Ava will go down swinging. That's my Ava. Because at least Ava exposed the homophobic. So therefore, I'm back to loving Ava just a little bit because uh, she defended the LGBT community against the homophobic Natalia. She's definitely a homophobic. Hey, Dewan. Hey, Gemini. It's been a minute. How are you today, Gemini? Yeah, Natalia, she just needs to leave the show. This woman has no class, and now you're just ruining your own daughter's career. Okay, let Blaze be the B-list celebrity that she is. She don't need her mother dragging her down any further than what she is. Blaze already lacks talent, so just save face, Natalia, and please leave the show. Leave Faith alone. I mean, not Faith. Leave Blaze alone. Let Blaze get a real manager. I thought Brooklyn was supposed to be Blaze's manager, by the way. Whatever happened to that? So now she's stuck being represented by her dusty old mama. Like, okay, and let me be clear. I'm not forcing no LGBT community. People have a right to feel how they want to feel, but they don't have a right to mistreat people the way Natalia does. They don't have the right to belittle people the way Natalia does, but they have a right to feel how they want to feel. But Natalia is rude and belligerent and ignorant, and that is disgusting. That is why Natalia has to go down 3 flights of stairs. Hey, George, and hey, De Havilland. And Natalia needs to get stung by 500 bees. That would serve her punishment just perfectly. Because I can't stand that Natalia. Hey, Quiet Guy Albert said to tell you he apologized for infringing on your time slot. Uh, oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. He didn't have to do that. It's okay. We're all in here. I did catch Albert's reviews today. I was just a little busy on the back end. That's why I haven't been able to make his live streams. But I appreciate that. But it's all good. 500, yep, 502 bees. Who died on Bald and the Beautiful? Tom, that old creepy white guy. And I'm sorry, I can't see Poppy as attractive anymore since I know she slept with Tom. When I know she slept with Tom, that is how I can't look at Poppy the same. knowing that she slept with that creepy old man. They don't work. They don't work for me. How is she gonna sleep with that creepy old man? That's just nasty. Yep, 502 Bs sounds right. But Tom is only 65 years old, which is old, but he done lived a hard life. Poppy did it. I guess, because she certainly looked guilty today. She looked like she saw a ghost that Tom is dead. But like my thing is, I still don't like how Luna and Bill's bond is so forced. Curtis, I thought it was hilarious on Kate and mentioning to Abe about Body and Soul. Now I just remember when Nurse Whitley had Abe watch that show every day. He did not forget. That's true. And then they just Tom is Luna's daddy, probably, and that's just nasty. But Bill is already gonna adopt Luna. So what's he gonna do? Terminate the adoption when that falls through? Is that gonna come out before the adoption comes through? That's what I want to know. Like, just because Bill is her alleged sperm donor, that don't mean that relationship should have just fell in place that easily. I feel Bill and Poppy would need to earn that relationship and put in the real work. But just because Bill's a sperm donor, allegedly at that, that don't make him a father just like that. You got to put in that work to build that father and daughter bond. But they're just accepting Bill so easily because Bill got money. Oh, Bill is this compassionate young man. My ass. Everybody that watched The Bold and the Beautiful knows Bill's one of the biggest a-holes ever. Okay? We all know Bill Spencer is many things. Kind, compassionate is none of those. My intuition is that, yep, that's who I believe that killed him. That's why they brought Justin back to throw him back under the bus. When they should have brought Justin back to bring my I'm a barber. That's what they should have done now. But I guess I'll never get to see Emma Barber again, which breaks my heart though. It really does. Because Emma Barber had so much potential for the show, but it's just crazy. But I loved Maxie on General Hospital today. She laid down the law with Natalia and Blaze. If they don't want to get with the program, they could kick rocks. That's a Maxie John. That's a Maxie Jones. Is John Black Leo's dad? No, he's not. He thought he was Leo's dad at one point, but no, he's not. Leo's dad was an abusive piece of crap, and Leo ended up having to kill him, and his mother blamed him for it, even though it was to protect both of them. Hi, Anal. How are you? But I'm happy that Paulina was not responsible for her grandchild's death. How are you doing? I'm fine, Indiana. Awesome. I'm happy Paulina wasn't responsible for her own grandchild's death. That was a relief to know that Chanel's pregnancy, she would have miscarried anyways because she had this condition. I can't remember the name of that condition, but she had it. So she would have lost the baby regardless. So it had zero to do with radiation poisoning. I saw black gloves when they put the white substance in Tom's blue sports drink to kill him, and it looked like a man's hand. Ding, 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 ding. Awesome observation, Melanie. That is probably correct. So it was probably either Justin or by a smaller chance Jack. But it was Justin. That is true. That was black gloves. But someone's gonna frame Sheila for it, which serves Sheila right. That she devil. So they were just spreading lies on Tom's name, talking about he's a drug addict. He ain't no drug addict. He is not a drug addict. Okay? He was sober. Poppy's the drug addict. I think Katie holds a grudge against Poppy because she drugged Luna and let RJ think she was cheating on him. And Zende, which is something she doesn't know about. Um, Katie needs to mind her own business. That's what Katie needs to do. That is just one hateful old lady. I do not like Katie. Not one bit. Not even half a bit. Katie needs to mind her business. That's what Katie needs. Hollis, now that would be a twist that I don't expect. And what if Hollis is Deacon's son? They should integrate Hollis into that show. He could take Hope's place. Hollis already looks better than Hope. So let Hollis be Deacon's son after all. Hey, last day. Last day. How did you feel today? They try to lie on your boy Tom. They try to make it seem like Tom is a drug addict. When Tom turned his life around, but now everybody just sees him as a drug addict, except for Deacon. Logans think they're saints. They sure do. They like to walk around like their ish don't stink, but it do, and it needs triple tissue. So those Logans are gonna get what's coming to them. Those are four evil women. Brooke, Katie, Hope, and Donna are all evil in their own ways. Those are four evil women, those Logan women. They can't be trusted. You just can't trust a Logan. Here's the number one rule: don't trust a Logan around your man. Kyrie's, you stop with those lies, Dewan. Those are just lies and fallacies. Am I the only one who found it weird when Luna was talking to Zende? Like they did not acknowledge that it was Zende. They just acted like none of that stuff. Well, Zende did say, "No, I can come back. I don't want to bother you." So that was their way of acknowledging it without acknowledging it. That is why Summer Mystery is happening next week. Bring in James Sambo, the technician, where Finn and Lee will be involved in this storyline. The one Katie sucks is Katie does suck in every possible way. She sucks because she's rude. She is rude. Ugh. You just can't trust the Logan. And I just watched, and Melanie, I watched I watched tomorrow's episode of The Young and the Restless. Uh, Kyle is a prick. Kyrie's the solution with Blaze's mother on General Hospital. I did not see you today. Um, the solution is Natalia just has to go. If Natalia would just resign as manager and then publicly embrace and apologize, then all would be good. But Maxie was right. There's a lot of LGBT content creators. I mean, there's a lot out there. So we don't need someone like Natalia who's actively trying to take us down. Tom was tossed under the bus after being killed. That man is already dead, and yet people still want to lie on that poor man. Hey, LaShanta! LaShanta, do you think that Poppy is a murderer? But yeah, Thing just needs to step down. And Natalia is not even remorseful for anything that she said. She just doubled down in her entitlement too, and her homophobia, and she's disgusted. She treats them, she treats them like they're not even human. Okay, they're not even human to Natalia. And she's a. Whew, I was almost gonna swear. I didn't swear yet. Okay, I'm trying to change my ways a little bit. Bill and Poppy was disgusting, in my opinion. Yeah. Ever since Poppy slept with Tom, I know that it wasn't that she's not attractive no more. I can't be attracted to Poppy knowing that she slept with Tom. That's just nasty. I saw tomorrow's episode of The Young and the Restless because some parts I love, but with the confrontation with Diane, Jack, and Kyle was cold hearted. It sure was. And I'm so over Victoria, the Miss Overprotective mom. Here she goes. She already forgetting Johnny and Katie are back home. Why don't you go check your children that are actually children? Okay? How about that? You want to hover over Claire, but you wonder why Katie, your 11-year-old, hates Claire so much. Because Victoria is a horrible mother. Lee didn't try to help. She's a doctor. Waste of space. Lee is so unprofessional, as if she couldn't get any worse than what she already is. Are we gonna have to get into this again? Seriously, Poppy is not attractive if anything. I don't want any man want to sleep with her unless they were on drugs or in danger. Well, Poppy looked better than Hope, unless last day it has switched up on us. You switched up now? Now you find Hope Logan attractive? What you find Hope Logan more attractive than Poppy? Last day? Is that what's going on here? Curry's, what is the solution with Blaze's mother Crimson? I did not watch it. Oh well, oh that's what you were asking. What ended up happening? Well, that recording got played, and everybody knows that Natalia is a POS. So Maxie, and Lois had the nerve to try to keep the peace or whatever. I'm like, Lois, mind your business. Like you see, Lois was nosy today to Havlin, and Lois just showed me today why I hate her so much. Ugh, I despise Lois. Like if she don't go back in that corner, my intuition is that the summer mystery will be who killed Tom or Luna's real father, real paternity of her father. Uh huh. Who's pregnant? Hope or Paris with Thomas's baby? Probably Paris. Why Jack and Justin back? Jack is back because of I don't even know. Justin's back for I don't even know. But they said their excuse was they couldn't miss the live music last day. What? I was hoping last day would correct me and be like, no, nobody's more attractive than Hope. But I guess he didn't know what to say. So I'm guessing we found someone that he finds less attractive than Hope. What is the resolution today? But Maxie, but De Havilland, what really happened though? Maxie put her foot down with Natalia, and she said, "If you and Blaze can't get with the program, then you got to go, and you both could kick rocks." And Natalia threatened them with a lawsuit, talk about, "Oh, you got me to deal with." I would have snatched Natalia out by her hair extensions. Whew, I hate that Natalia. That is just one hideous woman. I'm sorry. Natalia is a hideous woman on the inside. And on the outside, Deanna looks better than her. I'm going to stand by that 10 toes down. I'm not going to go back to talking about Deanna, but outside of, she looks better than Natalia. But did Poppy murder him? I suspect her. No, Hope is the ugliest woman on B&B, but Poppy is a close second. It is not a compliment to be more attractive than Hope. Hope does not need another baby daddy, just has Beth with Liam. It's true. Tom sounded worse than Chase in Brooklyn. Not worse than Chase in Brooklyn. It's funny. Thomas rejected Hope for Paris. Hey, Paris is what's hot right now. Paris is what's hot right now. As long as we keep Paris Paris's mother off this show, whose name I will not mention, As long as we keep Paris's mother and her sister off of the show, I'm willing to give Paris the benefit of the doubt. As long as we keep those her horrible family, Deanna versus Hope. Oh, Deanna looks way better. I think even Last Day will agree with me with that one. Don't you agree with me, Last Day, that Deanna looks better than Hope? Natalia should be fired. Yes, she should be. Do you honestly think I would find anybody uglier than Hope? Come on, I have spent a year and a half trashing this woman. I'm sure it's been longer than that. Yeah, I'm dead. Natalia need to be fired. She does need to be fired. And she needs to be deported. She needs to go back to where she came from. It means Grace and Zhao. Ugh. The names I didn't want mentioned. But we had to rip that band-aid off. Deanna, literally any woman above Hope, literally. I still don't like the background character, but still better than Hope. Yes. No, Dewan. No. Open Google Play. Bill's brother comes to pay with baby. What? Natalia embarrassed her daughter. She did. But Ava, why was you acting like you scared of getting caught? Like you see, Ava, don't be turning into Nina. Don't be turning into that little dingbat known as Nina Reeves. See, Ava Jerome needs to stand on her business. Natalia had every right to be exposed. I don't care if Christina got some collateral damage. It's too bad. She could scratch her ass and get glad, but Sonny's gonna forgive her because Sonny is so selfish. He wants to. Sonny literally knows that his daughter is gonna hate him forever, but he doesn't care because he's a selfish, narcissistic, disgusting excuse for a man. He didn't want to be with Ava. He should have got a vasectomy. I mean, he didn't want Ava as his baby mama. He should have got a vasectomy years ago. Okay, after he got Christina, he should have had a vasectomy. But now he chose to have two more children. All right, one of his baby mamas is Ava. Deal with it. Just like you have Donna with Carly, but when Carly said you couldn't see Donna, you haven't been fighting to see Donna. You threatened to take Carly to court, but you didn't follow up with that threat. But here you calling Diane to try to take Avery from Ava, but Ava's not backing down from you. At least not as far as Avery's concerned. Hi, Shakira. Natalia versus Grace Buckingham. Those are two hideous women, but you know what? God help me. I got to choose Grace Buckingham because Natalia just has to go. Whew. That was how did Alexis find out? Because she bullied him into saying she was going to sue him. Kyrie, what did Sonny say to Natalia about what she said about gay people? He don't really like the sight of her, but he's like he knew she was struggling with it, but Natalia is the one that did most of the talking and talk about. Well, you could clearly see that I don't want to see you right now, right now. And then she said, well, I just wanted to tell you the person who told me that. And Natalia snitched on Ava, said Ava was the one I was talking to. So that's what happened. So Natalia just told Sonny that Ava was the one that recorded her talking all that ish. Can Bill's half brothers supposed to Bill have brothers? Urgh. That'll be an interesting twist. I was asking you if you wanted Hope was another child or baby daddy. I was saying, what about the son with Wyatt? Yes, because last day we'll never forget about that dreadful storyline when Hope miscarried Wyatt's baby, then she ran off after she banned Quinn from seeing the baby. She ran off for some years when she fell down some stairs and lost the baby. So that was just Wonderful to hear. Snitches get stitches. Love. It's true when Connie Falconeri was gonna tell Sonny something. Boom, boom, boom. She got two in the head. She got one in the chest. I was just out. There was no saving Connie. But let the battle between Ava and Sonny begin. Well, it's already began. But Sonny needs to be reminded what Ava is capable of. So now he's been reminded. And she gonna get him some more and some more and some more. What was the point of Ava throwing a rock and hiding her hands? Now that I don't get. Okay? Ava should have just gladly said, well, I don't know, maybe because she didn't want you're right about that, LaShanta. That was kind of stupid. I won't even lie to you. That was stupid. There was no point of Ava doing that and then saying, no, don't put my name into it. There was no point. I thought he said he protect his sources. Well, that was until Alexis threatened to sue him. So he got punked by Alexis Cassidy. That shows how weak that character is. Ava and Nina is just alike. Well, Ava's a little bit stronger, but yet they both have their moments. But Ava's stronger than Nina because at least once it's already out, Ava will be like, "Yeah, I did it. Now what?" Once she's actually exposed, she don't try to sit there and apologize and be like, "Please forgive me." How no? She don't want forgiveness. So there's that. Ava don't care about nobody in that town except Avery. I don't even buy that Ava truly cares about Trina anymore at this point. She cares about her daughter. That's it. So, which is why a part of me just wants Ava to get her way, get her daughter, and then get out of Port Charles. And then come back when Avery is a bratty teenager. How can Alexis sue him? Defamation. Days was born today. I'm sorry to anyone who disrupts the set, but I do not care about Chanel or her baby. I'm happy that Chanel forgave Paulina because she had no choice but to forgive Paulina. So the more question was, the real thing was Paulina was happy. Chanel is lucky that Paulina forgave her because Chanel was treating her like crap for no reason, it turned out, because Paulina is what's it called? Not guilty. The Chanel's baby died because of Chanel. Oh, and Alexis said because Natalia is not a public figure, so blah 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 blah. But they said it was a one-party consent state. But Ava clearly consented, so he would have had to give up his source anyway. So that was just a trick tactic. Why Trina didn't put Ava in her place? They watering her down. What could Trina say to my Ava? I can't believe I just called her my Ava again. What type of crap is this? Ava's a horrible woman. Why am I defending her? She is horrible. That is one twisted woman. But I love her anyways. Even though she's been pissing me off the last few weeks. Paulina did not kill her grandchild, so yes, forgive her. It's just honestly, for me personally, that storyline does nothing. I've never liked the Chanel character, and the dead kid is not going to change it. Oh, oh well. I don't care about Chanel either, though. But at least Chanel isn't Officer Goldman who tried to kill my Wendy. That demented sociopath tried to kill my Wendy. So there was no way I was ever gonna forgive Officer Goldman. Because you want to know why? She tried to kill my Wendy. That's a very bad move. That's the quickest way to make me an enemy for life is to try to kill my Wendy Shin. So her and Clyde, they both need to rot in hell forever. I'm still mad that Lucas talked Ava out of putting a bullet in Officer Goldman's head. I saw plenty of shows who don't give up their sources. I know, but she tricked him. She put on the pressure, and he's a punk. She put on the pressure, and he punked down. But does anybody at all want to see Claire and Kyle as a couple? I know I don't really care one way or another. But I'm curious if there's someone on here that watches The Young and the Restless that is shipping Claire and Kyle as a couple. Like, yes, I want them together so badly. If so, why? Oh, yes, I see so much chemistry between them. I mean, all I see is that Claire looks better than Summer in every possible way. That is all I see, is that Claire looks better than Summer. Like Marty, no, Claire and Kyle. Does anyone want to see them get together on The Young and the Restless? Does anybody care? I haven't gotten any I haven't heard any excitement. I haven't heard any, oh yes, we need to put them together. I haven't heard any of it. Nobody. From anyone at all. So I'm just wondering, is it true? I mean, Claire is pretty. And then Claire still how Summer and Kyle going to court over Harrison? It's hot air. Because Summer knows she don't have no custody. She gonna call her lawyer. Her lawyer just gonna embarrass her. Okay? Because if that goes to court, all that's gonna do is just be like, you know what? Kyle has every right to terminate your guardianship. Hell no, we don't care. Hell no, go. The peanut gallery is quiet. Not the peanut gallery is quiet. I'm dead. I am dead right now. Well, that is funny though. And then and Michael and Diane, that was boring too. But I kind of do want to see Jack punch Victor in his face. I just want to see that. Punch Victor in his old face. Like he's the big tough guy around campus, but he could barely even walk. Push that old man down. Stop being bullied around by this old man, okay? I'm tired of this. Eric Braden, you have gotten your way for about 30 plus years. Victor Newman barely ever loses, but it's time for Victor to lose one. All right? Someone just needs to knock Victor's old ass out and be like, we're tired of this old man. He need to be put in his place. I had it with Victor. Such a bully. I'm sick of him. Oh, I'm sick of Victor. I can see crystal clear. Melinda hates Kristen with a purple passion to go to work at Demera Enterprises with Kristen after she pushed daughter down the stairs. Hello, hey Solomon. Kyle needs to get back with Audra. He sure do. Either Audra or Claire. Which one's the better option? Well, actually, Audra has a different romantic interest. But I can't lie. Like the all the soap operas today were kind of okay. Well, General Hospital was the best because Natalia got exposed for the homophobic that she is. and she still proved what a heartless bitch she is. But, however, what I will say is that that was still the best. That was the best out of all four was General Hospital because of Maxie Jones. She's a boss chick. Melanie, what's happening tomorrow? You remember the only one who remembers Haley? Who's Haley? Oh, that was Melinda's daughter's name. Oh yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, Melinda's evil. Okay, did Blaze go off? Kinda. She kind of went off. She was like, "Yeah, how? I knew you had issues, but you don't even treat us like we're human. You don't just why? Because two women love each other. You can't even look at us like we're human. You can't even look at the. Like, and then Natalia was like, "We could speak about this in private." She said, "Why now? The whole world knows how you feel about me." Hey, Susan. Where's Tracy at? Scott is supposed to be the bodyguard to prevent Tracy from walking up in there. Why hasn't Tracy put thing in her place yet? I don't understand that. Like Lucy and Maxie and them are all struggling to deal with Natalia when all you need to do is just send Tracy after her. Tracy will get her straight. I don't get why that hasn't happened yet. Poppy didn't kill Tom on B&B. I bet you $5 Jack put something in that man's drink because he secretly saw him and Poppy talking and got jealous because he wanted Poppy for himself. Boring. But hey, Susan. Hey, Darby. Where's Tracy at? Which one? Tracy Quarterman or Tracy Abbott? Hey, Darby. Alpha Anderson, Indiana, with this song. Um, then Susan says hey to Solomon. And Melanie Corley says hey to Solomon. Lord. It's Trace. See, I can't stand Diane. Jack's gonna get his. Jack is a good man. Victor is the one that needs to get his, okay? That is the man that needs to get his, is Victor. Victor, the bully Newman, needs to get what's coming to him once and for all. But Solomon thinks it was Jack. I think it was Justin that killed Tom. But I don't appreciate that Tom is known as a drug addict right now. I don't appreciate that because that man turned his life around. I don't even like Tom, and I will forever be disturbed by what happened between him and Poppy. However, that's just nasty. Tom and Poppy, nasty. But at least Deacon is stepping up. But I just thought about that today. What if Deacon is Hollis's father? They kind of share a similar resemblance. They're built similarly. So I think Deacon could be Hollis's father. I just thought about Victor's never going down. Never going to get it, Kyrie. Stop dreaming. I don't think so. Victor, every dog has their day, even if Victor Newman's that dog. Diane's trying to get everyone out. Billy, Kyle, and now Ashley. Audra and Nate are on tomorrow. I saw it. I saw that. But I'm starting to get over Audra a little bit. It was Poppy who killed Tom. That gold digger didn't want the truth to be revealed. Yeah. But I'm still mad. Every time I see Zende, I'm still mad about that scene a few weeks ago of Brooke making him cry out of all people. And then Poppy's just lying through her teeth Because we all know if Bill didn't have no money, he was working at McDonald's. Her and Luna would not be all that thrilled that he's her dad. Okay, if Bill was working a regular 9 to 5 job, they wouldn't care less. But now I'm disgusted on how they could devalue him, Tom and sleep with a woman like Poppy. Where's where's Deacon's son? I know he does have a son named Eric, but I'm thinking Hope's older brother. Yeah, but I'm wondering if Hollis is also his son. Could be his long lost son. Diane is trying to isolate Jack from his siblings to make her own little kingdom with Jack, Kyle, and Harrison. Um, well, if that is her plan, she's really pissed poor at it, as Kyle hates her guts right now. I think Lee or Justin took Tom out. Well, Lee is bitter, so I wouldn't put it past her. Haley was the one that who was illegally not supposed to be in the country, and she was JJ directs. She's the family of Abigail, Jack, and Jennifer. Paris is gonna get with Hope. If she's gonna lay hands on Hope, if Hope don't stay away from her man, then Paris is gonna lay her out. Because I heard tomorrow that Paris is gonna put Hope in her place. That that's a contender for the thumbnail. Poppy killed Tom. Okay. So last day says Poppy. I say Justin. Solomon says Jack. So we'll see who turns out right. That is the fun part. Also, for my wrestling fans, I'm going to Monday Night Raw on August 26th. I can't wait. I'll be there live. Woo! Hi, Melanie, saying that doesn't get framed from Tom's demise. Woody thought he would have been begging like Keith Sweat. Ow, 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 I'm dead. My intuition is that black gloves is a clue that it's a man behind putting white substance in Tom's drink. But which man do you think it was, Justin or the other one, Jack? But at least they brought Jack back. And then I want to know if Finn ever forgave his father, because if he could forgive Sheila, then Jack is just should be a teddy bear compared to Sheila. And I'm calling it early that Lee is suspicious she's the one that took Tom out. You could say that Justin did it because he's Emma Barber's uncle, Kyrus. Yes. We all know I love me some Emma Barber. That's my Emma Barber. Double C says, I bet it was someone else that killed Tom, someone we didn't mention. I hope that you agree with me that Kyle has no home training and needs to be put in his place. Yes, I agree. That the way that boy treats his mother is despicable, making deals with Victor behind her back. Absolutely. I mean, Diane can't be trusted, but Kyle needs a good old fashioned belt. He ain't too old to get a whooping. He is not too old to get a whooping. He want to act like a disobedient one. We could beat him with a belt too. I'm just saying he wants to be mad that Diane missed out on those things. No, Diane missed out on that belt. All right? But she could make up for a long lost time on that. Get her belt out and wear him out. That's what needs to happen. How about, hey, Google? Last day, she overheard Hope beg Thomas. No, Finn did not. Finn is a piece of shit. I'm starting to see Ron's perspective about Finn. Ron has never liked Finn. And this is reasons why. He still hasn't forgiven his dad, but yet he forgives Sheila. What a piece of shit Finn is. LaShawn, that's not what I heard. You said get to her to me. How about Hollis? He looks suspicious. Ooh, yep. So Ron says Hollis, and then Dewan says Finn. Congratulations on the wrestling tickets. You will have a great time. Of course, this is my fifth time going live, I think, because I went in 2018, once in 2019, even though I didn't stay. Then I went one more time. Kyle says, okay, Dad. So this is my third time going to, and then I went to SmackDown, and then I went back to Raw, and now I'm going to Raw again for a fifth time. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I think Hope killed Tom because why not? Yes, I don't like Finn. He's a fucking loser. The guy looks fake and can't act. Yep, Finn's a piece of crap. Exactly, Kyrie's. Why he forgive everyone but Jack and Thomas? Exactly. Well, he has no credibility when it comes to Thomas. And I bet you if Finn says anything to Thomas that gets out of line too much, especially Thomas is not with Hope right now, he's with Paris. So Paris will forgive Thomas for beating the hell out of Finn. Paris will have no problem with it. Kyle never been a whooped a day in his life. The most Jack has ever done was probably take Kyle after dinner desserts from him. Auntie Mammy would have stepped in and introduced Mr. Belt. Yet, Mr. Belt. Someone get Mr. Belt. What do you mean you didn't stay, Kyrie? What happened? Oh, yeah, in 2019, when I went by myself in 2019, I had lost my credit card that day and I had no money on my debit card. So I was all hungry and I was tired and I just wanted to beat the traffic before everybody else came out. And I was all the way in the back too. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I was in like the balcony too. So I was like, forget it. I was just miserable that time in 2019. But I did go front row in 2020. I've been to Providence once before to go to Raw. During that episode of Monday Night Raw Derby, it was Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Championship at the time in 2021. So that was my last time I was at Providence one, and now I'm going back to the Providence one on August 26th. Now I would have went to TD Garden had I known that I was there, but that's fine because the Providence one is smaller and has way less stairs. Here are my suspects that could have killed Tom. It's Jack, Justin, Lee, Poppy, and Sheila. Kyle's entitled because of Jack. Yep. Kyle is entitled because of Jack. 2019, the last day, won't ever let me or Thomas forget. It's funny. That is funny. Oh Lord, it's funny. If Fan and Lee did this, hopefully the hospital board members revoked their medical license and the cops arrested them. Absolutely. Lee should have been lost her medical license a long time ago. But what do y'all feel about Johnny and Chanel not leaving town? I'm like, what's keeping them? Bye. Like that would have been a perfect opportunity for them to leave for LA. Y'all got your closure. Y'all wasn't even trying to have a baby. Johnny's little swimmers didn't connect properly, so that didn't your egg didn't met, so y'all didn't produce a viable fetus. So therefore, y'all can move on with y'all lives. I don't understand why Johnny and Chanel didn't just leave today. Today should have been their final episode on their way to California. Hey, Albert, how are you? Um, Albert, did you see your best friend today? Nikki Newman was on screen today. I know you were happy to see her. It was so effing hateful. She just jealous that Jack put his dick in Sheila and knocked her up. Yep. It's not Jack's fault that Lee was so mean to him that he had to hide in his car at night. Lee was mean to him. Also, I'm disappointed Chanel and Johnny are still there. It's not even just like because I know the writers don't have anything planned for them. So I'm like, today would have been their perfect exit story. Hey Albert, another good live chat. I liked and listened. Said said Susan. I would never let it go. I'm good. Oh, we know last day. You and your Beth storyline, that is gonna stick with you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. We got it. Um, that's why majority of that Beth storyline I stopped watching until the reveal came out. I didn't want to sit through that day in and day out. I only watch that here and there every few weeks. Johnny will probably direct Kate and Abe's soap opera. Yeah, I thought that was so subtle. I thought that was so subtle. Hashtag not. Oh, soap operas is a dying genre. Well, at least they acknowledged that, though. At least they acknowledged it. And she said, "Oh, I feel like my life is a soap opera, but outside of that, no, I don't have no experience running a soap opera business." I'm like, stop it. Curtis, what about Marlena and Stephanie going to see Everett and Bobby? Oh, thank you for bringing that up, Ron. Thank you. Um, Bobby could go straight to hell. How is Bobby gonna tell me that Stephanie is unattractive? Does Bobby need some damn glasses? Like, or does Bobby just need to get hit by another car? I'm just saying, because he done clearly someone needs to hit Bobby over the head again. Because he got me effed up. Stephanie, that woman is a solid 8, closer to an 8.5. That woman is very attractive. So I don't understand what he talking about. Was Chrissy upset? Yes, she was. Because her and Blaze got canceled because they don't want Christina running that youth center anymore. They don't want her running that youth center anymore because she's dating a homophobic, a closeted person and with a homophobic mama. Mammy needs a man. Look, we got one miracle at a time, all right? Right now, Tracy Abbott is the one that has a man right now. Jada is an 8.5. Jada is an 8.5. She is. Stephanie is an 8, but Jada is an 8.5. I've only one show in my life. It was when a teenager, ooh, that was a long time ago, seeing the Great American Bash with Dusty Rhodes in WCW in Philly. LaShanta, those old B&B on YouTube are great to watch. Yes, I be posting them every chance I get. I really think that Chanel and Johnny need a break in Salem and to go to Los Angeles. Exactly. What if they were able to cross over and go to the Bold and the Beautiful? I think Trina wants to bag off Ava. Trader. Trina wants to trade out my Ava, then Trina. I can't believe I'm back to defending Ava though. Some old habits die hard. Ava is a horrible woman. Yes, it was, Kyrie's. I got a feeling Bobby and Jada is reunite. Well, let me ask you something. Wouldn't her be more prejudiced and homophobic with Natalia towards LGBT? She's both. She is homophobic. She hates anybody that's LGBT people. She don't even consider us human. So, like I said, she could feel how she wants to, like, she could feel like that lifestyle is not for her, then cool. We don't want her anyways. But she doesn't have to belittle us either and treat us like we're not human. So that's where she crosses the line in her judgmental, nasty ass ways. But she can feel how she wants to feel that that lifestyle is just not for her. That's not what she agrees with. Then that's her. Ain't no woman going down to try to eat her pussy. So there, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. So therefore, she ain't nobody asking her that. So no, nobody need Natalia. Her is also 2014. Now here we go. Is Chrissy upset at Natalia? Yeah, but she's more just upset about the situation. What if Everett gets Stephanie pregnant after his recovery and Kayla and Patch will throw a temper tantrum? They don't like Everett. Yesterday, Trina said she made her uncomfortable. How is she homophobic that would set a level of fear, but she's not fearful, she's more judgmental, so that would be on the prejudice side. That was the only time I saw at a stadium. The other wrestling show I saw was ECW at the arena. Blaze shot have came out herself. Well, she's a hetero supremacist. That is what she is. She's a hetero supremacist too. She's that too. All right, you happy? She's a hetero supremacist. You happy? That's what she is. She's a hetero supremacist and a narcissist and a bitch. She's all those things. Blaze shot have came out. I've seen a few commercials. Wrestling is coming to Vegas next year. I would go down on Natalia any day, Curry's. Have you seen that woman? You tripping? Nah, she don't do it for me. She don't do it for me. Ah, Blaze should get a nod for her performance today. It was deep. Hey, gotta go. Good night. See you tomorrow. Love and hugs to you all. Yes, have a good night, Clarence. How are Deception gonna handle this? All they gotta do is just get rid of the trash. If they take out the trash, then they could just do that. Ugh. But seriously, she's gonna put labels on everybody. Talk about they're all flaky. They don't take life seriously. Like, so Christina agreeing to be a surrogate is only because she's gay. That's the reason. So she's lazy. So she only agreed to be a surrogate because she's gay. That's Natalia's knowledge. She's ignorant. Very, very, very ignorant. Lord. Natalia or Lois, who'd you go down on, Kyrie's Clark? Well, I'd have to pretend that Lois is Quinn. Well, I'm heading to bed. Have a good night, Kyrie's and everyone else. Have a good night, Albert. Susan says good night to Clarence as well. But in my concluding thought, is Poppy a murderer or a just a liar? She may be both. It depends on her day and her reasonings, because that's Poppy for you. She just can't be trusted. But Lois should have shut her mouth today. That's what I wish Lois would have done. But she can't because she's the trash of Bensonhurst. But I'm gonna call this stream a night. This is a nice, fun little stream. Have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Albert. Have a good night, Dewan. LOL Lois would just be Quinn. Absolutely. My intuition is that Bobby knows that what is telling Jada on the murder of Lee Shin and showed the apartment, and I can see why Trip and Wendy left because reminding of Lee's demise. But Wendy will be back because she's the star of the show. Good night, everyone. I can't stand those Logan hoes. Exactly, they're all sluts. But yes, have a good night, Lashanta. Have a good night, Susan. Have a good night, Last Day. Have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Clarence. Have a good night, Solomon, and everybody else. This is lots and lots and lots of fun. I'll see y'all back tomorrow.